What's going on, guys? It's Clutch Plays, and today I'm going to be telling you guys what the Knicks should do in the 2019 NBA offseason. The Knicks have been a complete mess for the past decade, and they desperately need to build a championship roster in the near future. Right now, the Knicks are in a great position for this offseason because they have a lot of great young talent still with multiple years left on their rookie deals. And they have a stable coach, front office, and honestly, as bad as James Dolan has been in the past, recently, he has not been that bad. He's been way too busy with his jazz band and just let Steve Mills and Scott Perry do pretty much whatever they want. Also, the Knicks have 2 max contracts to offer thanks to the Kristaps Porzingis trade, which they can offer to any free agent of their choice, which has not been the case for the past 20 years. In total, the Knicks have $74 million in cap room once they renounce all the rights to their free agents they currently have right now. On top of this money, they have the 3rd overall pick in this year's NBA draft, where they can acquire another potential star player to add to their collection. With this said, the Knicks are in the best position they have ever been as a franchise for at least the past 20 to 25 years, so let's get right into what they should do this offseason. First, the Knicks have the 3rd pick in the 2019 NBA draft, but they don't have a 2nd round pick because the Devil traded it away to make space on their roster for Travis Ware. Yes, Travis Ware! Bet you never heard of him, because I didn't before this video. Steve Mills and Scott Perry said that they have been watching film and studying the prospects since the beginning of the season for multiple hours a day, so they will have a great understanding of the prospects in this draft. With that said, I believe that they should trade their young French defender Frank Ntilikina to try and get back into the 1st round. One trade I have them completing is Frank and the 56th overall pick that they currently have from the Rockets for the Cavaliers' 26th pick via the Houston Rockets. The Cavs are in a situation where they are completely starting over and are willing to continue to develop the 20-year-old defensive-minded guard. Frank is already a top-tier defender and has a decent offensive game, but absolutely no confidence in his playmaking or shooting abilities. While on the floor, he always will pass the ball before he even thinks about shooting, which leads to a lot of missed opportunities and turnovers, which the Knicks are at a point where they have tried so hard with them that they just want to get what they can get. Now the Knicks have the 26th pick and the 3rd overall pick in this year's NBA draft, and with the 3rd overall pick, I have the Knicks taking RJ Barrett. There have been some rumors that have been scaring me that the Knicks are actually thinking about taking Jarrett Culver, but the Knicks can't get cute here. You have the chance to take a player that would go number 1 overall in most other NBA drafts, who fits one of your biggest positions of need at shooting guard. Barrett has the craftiness, build, and shooting mechanics to become a superstar in the NBA, so if you're the Knicks, you have to take RJ Barrett under any circumstances. Next, with the 26th pick in the NBA draft, I have the Knicks taking Rui Hachimura out of Gonzaga. Recently, has fallen from about a top 14 pick or a lottery pick to the 25 to 30 range in most mock drafts, so he will most likely be there at 26 if the draft was held today. I don't know if I'm saying his name right, but Rui is an athletic power forward who can become a true NBA starter if he can develop his jump shot from 12 feet out and beyond. Once the Knicks pick these 2 guys and nail their draft, they have to focus all their attention towards free agency and make sure they just don't mess up anything with Kevin Durant. The Knicks are preparing for the arrival of KD, and KD is also preparing for it, as Colin Cowherd, who's a pretty credible source, said that another veteran NBA player told him that KD tried to recruit him to come play in New York with him. The Knicks should sign KD to a max contract, and then they should let him pick the 2nd superstar that joins him. Of course, he is going to pick his good friend Kyrie, who is also rumored to go to New York. The Knicks then need to sign Kyrie to a max contract so he can come in and help KD lead the Knicks to a championship. Once the 2 of them are on the Knicks, a whole lot of veteran ring chasers will want to come take the minimum or smaller deals to have a chance to win a ring. One of these players is DeAndre Jordan, who the Knicks should use the mid-level exception on. He was offered a buyout with the Knicks earlier in the season, but declined, so he definitely thinks highly of the Knicks if he wants to play for them when they are this bad. I guarantee DeAndre would want to play with his friends KD and Kyrie, so why not make this happen? He would be a huge help in Mitchell Robinson's development into becoming a top center in the NBA. After signing DeAndre Jordan, the Knicks should make verbal agreements with Mario Hezonja and Noah Vonleh on minimum contracts to improve their bench depth. Both these players have shown throughout the season that they want to stick with the Knicks, and I have no doubt they would both be willing to sign these deals. Next, this move, the Knicks have to wait until July 20th so they can trade for Anthony Davis. Like it or not, the Knicks need Anthony Davis because he has come out and said that he will re-sign with the Knicks if he is traded there, and in the NBA nowadays, you need 3 superstars to win a championship. We have seen in the past the teams that have 2 stars like the Rockets and Thunder have trouble winning championships and even getting to the conference finals. Since the Knicks have KD and Kyrie already, they are competing for championships, and if you have the assets the Pelicans want to get Anthony Davis, you have to pull the trigger. The Knicks are not trying to be a top 5 NBA team next year. They're trying to be the next dynasty, and if they can get a top 5 NBA player who is in the middle of his prime, you have to make the deal. The big 3 of KD, Kyrie, and Anthony Davis will undoubtedly make the Knicks the title favorite and give them a chance to erase the past 40 years of terror with one incredible one. In this trade, the Knicks would have to wait 30 days so they could give up their first-round draft picks, RJ Barrett, Rui Hachimura, and then along with that, they're trading Kevin Knox, Dennis Smith Jr., the Mavericks 2021 unprotected pick, and the Mavericks 2023 top 10 protected first-round pick. Yes, I know this is a lot, but for a talent of Anthony Davis's caliber, you have to be willing to give up this amount of young players and picks. The Knicks need to go all in right now to win a championship. Can't avoid making this trade while you still have KD and Kyrie already on your team. Once this trade is complete, then the Knicks should sign Mario Hezonja, Noah Vonleh, and offer a contract to KD's really close friend Quinn Cook to play backup point guard. Now, let's head to the whiteboard and see how this team looks. We made it to the whiteboard and we have the starting lineup of Kyrie Irving. We got Damian Dawson at shooting guard. This can be interchangeable with Alonzo Trier though. Trier is actually really close to KD though, so like you already got that connection. So I would put Damian Dawson in though because he's more of a shooter and doesn't need the ball as much as Alonzo Trier. And he can lead the second unit too. So I have Damian Dawson there. And I have Kevin Durant, the no longer a snake at a small forward. Right here, look at that beautiful image in that Knicks jersey, oh my gosh. And then we got from the trade, Anthony Davis there. And then we have the second piece of the Twin Towers, Mitchell Robinson. Anthony Davis would have been Defensive Player of the Year, in my opinion, if he played the whole season. And Mitchell Robinson only played 20 minutes a game. He averaged 2.4 blocks per game. If he plays 30 minutes per game next season, I'm pretty sure he can average at least 4 blocks per game. He's just that good. He's not only good on the interior, he actually blocked over 20 threes. That's 10 more than the second leading 3-point shot blocker, which is Ben Simmons. He also has a 21 per, and some superstars don't even have a per that good. I'll put some on the screen right now who are actually lower than Mitchell Robinson. Coming off the bench real quick, we got Quinn Cook, KD's friend, Alonzo Trier. We just got him to lead the second unit, do most of the scoring. He reminds me a bit of Lou Williams, so in 2 to 3 years, he's going to be a big scorer on the Knicks. Then we got Hezonja. Hezonja put up mad numbers at point guard last season. He's not anything special, but he did want to stay with the Knicks. He said something along the lines yo, Dolan, call me up and I'll play. And then we got Noah Vonleh there. He was solid. Then DeAndre Jordan, who's shown interest. I have no doubt that he's going to sign with the Knicks. Everyone knows that this starting lineup, the offense is incredible, but the thing is, the defense is insane. I already touched up on the shot blockers, but KD's an outstanding defender. And then we got Kyrie, who can play defense, and around these defenders, he's definitely going to escalate his game. And then Damian Dodson's also a solid defender. This team, if they can stick together for at least 2 to 3 years, they're winning the championship every single year. This team right here, I know I'm biased, but this team could be better than the Golden State Warriors right now. If Anthony Davis is a top 5 NBA player like he was in New Orleans on the Knicks, this team, you have to look out for them. Tell me what you guys think. Do you guys think this is a dynasty or not? Because honestly, I think it's a dynasty, no doubt about it. And with that said, tell me who you guys want to see next. And yeah, I'm out and peace!